Underachieving gifted students. How I define, help adjust, identify, and support gifted achievers. How do we define an underachieving gifted student? It depends on the definition used for giftedness. Discrepancy between a student's performance in school and some index of that student's ability. What is meant by a student's performance? Their grades or teacher evaluation determines a student's performance. What is meant by their ability? Well, the state standardized achievement tests or the intellectual ability assessments determines their student's ability. Adjusting to giftedness. This is a struggle for adolescents. They wrestle with perfectionism, unrealistic expectations, rejection from peers, and confusion. Gifted students face different obstacles: ownership, giving to others, dissonance, taking risks, competing expectations, impatient, and premature identity. Gifted students struggle with identity. There are very few models to help teachers. Identifying underachieving students. There are characteristics such as aggressive, withdrawn, or passively compliant. There's spatially gifted students, and minority students can also be underachieving students. Some different characteristics of underachieving students are high IQs, lack of effort, a skill deficit in at least one subject, frequently unfinished work, low self-esteem, poor work and study habits, intense interest in one area, or seeming inability to concentrate. Spatially gifted underachievers use images to express thoughts to solve problems, and in contrast, language skills are typically how schools measure achievement. Underachieving students have many strengths and weaknesses. Some strengths that they have is they can manipulate visual image. They have a very vivid imagination. They tend to be reflective or preoccupied. They have excellent memory for detail. They're creative. They can use metaphors easily. And they can see relationships or competent at math. Some weaknesses they may have are they may be slow to process verbal communications, difficulty with writing, their daydream, weak social skills. They do not like rote memorization. They struggle in the traditional academics, not concise word choice, does not grasp isolated details, and has difficult with easy or basic content, and tend to have poor math computation. Minority students. Their cultural differences, expectation differences, such as school, family, or culture, or language differences. All of these differences contribute to the appearance of underachievement among minority students. There are 3 strategies to support underachieving gifted students. 1. Be supportive. Show you care. Include students in the group. 2. Intrinsic. Allow for input on rules and responsibilities. Help them evaluate their own work. 3. Remedial. Don't compare GT students to others. Individual tutoring in struggling areas. For minority GT students, learn their culture.